What up, everybody? Charlie B back in the building. Welcome to Bizarreville. Everybody, welcome. Hey, yuck. We about to hit these muffins up. You know I got y'all. Diner in the building.
Tim, you really gonna walk around and watch me turn on lights and open windows, which you could have done. I'm the one about to cook. I don't want to hear nothing. Just do what I tell you. We ain't got no footage. Megan, if you don't get over there, girl. Tim, see, your problem is you want to be the big man and everything, but everybody looks at you like you don't do anything. You met watching that Charlie B again, right? I haven't been watching Charlie Ben. Haven't been. So you seen it. You've seen it. Tim, I think we all know where you getting your content from right now. If it's not Charlie B, it's some other reaction channel. Don't start, Megan. Don't start. You just get them beans on, because last time that, we fed the boys cake. Now what you doing with that pan? Tim, see what I'm doing, Tim, I'm going to get all my ingredients that I whipped up yesterday, because I didn't want no mess, because you said when Charlie B come in here, he critique everything I do when I'm cooking. That's right, because he know you wrong with it, and I'll be having to break you down sometime too. Tim, you break me down every day I wake up. Now, what do you have to say about that? Oh, girl, just pour them pecans on that tray and go ahead and roast them like Charlie B's people said. You know what I'm saying? I'll take this part out. But yeah, roast them like Charlie B people said. What is it? Peanut game, peanut flames, peanut whatever. I don't care. Now listen, girl. Don't give no hints that the peanut gang put you on to this. All right? I'm not gonna say anything, Tim. Could you get that camera out my face, Tim, please? No. This is what I do. Tim, you need to back up a little bit. Megan, looks like you need to learn how to work your stove. All them beep, click, clicks. Doodles. Yeah, you need to work your stove. Now what you doing? What you doing now? Didn't we just say we gonna roast them, Tim? But you said that. What did I tell you, girl? I ain't tell you nothing. Now what is this? Girl, that looks like baby schnit. What is that going on over there? Yeah, you better be glad when the subscribers gave you that rubber thing, because I'm tired of all your stuff falling apart. Just falling all over the place. That cake, that Tim, leave me alone. Leave me alone, Tim. You gonna wash it, but you gonna make it dirty again anyway, because you don't know how to clean, really, girl. That's your problem. Why you say that, Tim? You gonna see in a minute. I'm about to get over here and let everybody know we got beans, girl. Tim, can I ask you a question? Why you put the bag through the thing like that? Nobody cooks like that. To let them know.
All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode of IG Trailers. And I am just getting a quick breakfast going this morning. I have started what will be some banana nut muffins. The boys have been doing a wonderful job of gathering pecans and cracking pecans and shelling pecans and giving me whole pecan halves, or just pecan halves, I guess. And so I'm gonna get started. I've got the pecans roasting and I've got the batter made up. So I'll add some pecans to this, and then I'm going to make a topping with the pecans and some maple syrup, and that will go on the top of the muffins. I've also got some beans that I soaked overnight.
Megan, you was determined. And Tim, it's so you in the reaction channels and everything. Y'all was in the comments like, that was cake. Charlie B said, where's the dinner? You see the time on the clock, right? Okay, now, this video, they're proving, our boys do eat. Don't be thinking we only cook snacks and stuff around here. They do eat. Is that answering what y'all think? Post a piece. Is that answering it?
These are small red beans, and this is the beginning of red beans and rice. So I'll go ahead and put these beans in a crock pot and let them cook throughout the day. And then I'll cook up the sausage on the stove top, add that, and we'll have red beans and rice for dinner. So I'm just gonna jump on my meals for the day, and I'm excited to taste these banana nut muffins.
No, Megan, we ain't going for that. Nope. You know why? If you want to come on here like I get my dinners prepared early and I cook early, Must have since Jay pointed something out to me. You've been cooking since about 9 something, and muffins ain't gonna be done till almost 11 o'clock, right? Or something like that. And you cleaned up the kitchen and all that, right? Who's homeschooling the boys? Whole show legend.
Never made banana nut muffins before, and it's always great to have nuts in our food. But
I ain't the smartest man in the world. Why you mixing that with that cup? Don't you need a spoon, Tam? Like I said, get that camera out my face and back up. You gon' eat it. You always do. This your...
You mixed your batter up yesterday already, huh?
yes,
So what's all in that batter?
3 ripe bananas. I think it's about 1.5 cups of flour. I used a mixture of just all-purpose unbleached flour
And thank you, Peanut Gang, to tell me don't use that bread stuff no more.
and 1/2 cup of wheat flour. Also, just a teaspoon of cinnamon. I used a cup of maple syrup. Actually, I think it was 3/4 cup of maple syrup. And
Megan, why are you always changing the plan and the scheme? Instead of sugar, I'm gonna use this. Instead of this, I'm gonna use that. And it doesn't look good. And everybody says no. And you be saying, I've never made this before, so why ain't you just sticking to the recipe? If you never made it before, how you know if it tastes better, worse, or what? Substitute maple syrup for the same amount of sugar that's supposed to go in there. Them muffins wasn't sweet by nothing. They didn't know. Maple syrup and all that batter versus almost a cup of sugar.
a 4th or a 3rd, I can't remember, of applesauce. I think it might have been a 4th cup of applesauce. I subbed it for the vegetable oil in the recipe.
Megan, why you look at the recipes? You gonna just throw it at the wall and see if it stick anyway. If you wanted your boys to have some real nice muffins, you should have just stuck to the recipe. But you always gotta be out there. Y'all have to change everything. The book, recipes, what's gonna be next? Whole show alleged.
And then, of course, it was a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of baking powder. That's what's going to make the muffins rise and get light and fluffy. And then I think the only other thing was a sprinkle of salt. You put me on the spot. I had to remember everything.
So is your applesauce sweetened or unsweetened applesauce?
Unsweetened applesauce.
Okay, so are you clearly telling us you have basically banana nut apple muffins now? Y'all, I don't bake y'all. Is this right? I wouldn't eat it.
Your only sweetener in the apple, what do you call them again?
Banana nut
muffins. The only sweetener is maple syrup, right?
That's correct.
Sounds good.
It's gonna be horrible. I don't even call it a muffin at this point, but did you catch kids or what they apple? What? And man, they're banana nut. Even Tim almost called them apple banana nut muffins. So I don't want to hear no mess here about that one. Even Tim thinking, wait a minute, you didn't put apples in them. Whole show alleged. I hope they hurry this up so I can get back to doing the commentary.
I subbed that. I think it was supposed to be 3/4 cup of just white sugar, but I subbed maple syrup for the white sugar.
Sounds good.
So we'll see how this turns out. I made a few substitutions in this recipe. But hey, when you're subbing out for maple syrup and honey, you really can't go wrong. Like, that will not taste bad, trust me.
Okay, Peter Game puzzle piece for the night. How many things can you think of that says put sugar in it that you like, I can't substitute that, but Megan seems to believe if it's sugar, maple syrup, or honey, you can't go wrong. Okay, let me ask you a question. Because I know some people do what I do. I put sugar on my cereal and in my milk. Can I put honey or maple syrup in my cereal? No. Peanut Game, have you put, I don't care if you did a little sprinkle of sugar. Do you think dab of honey or maple syrup is going to do the same thing? Next. Quit lying to the people even about food. You can substitute maple syrup or honey for anything that says sugar, and it's gonna be good. Trust me. Because the only people who think your food tastes good live in that house. Next, we ever seen Grandma Lily over for dinner? unless they're working or something, the fish hut this or fish hut that. Because the one time we did see Lily, she looked like that stuff tasted bad. Megan's deer dip when they was out there living in the trailer. Remember that?
Oh, you smell it?
It smells like
It literally smelled good.
Yeah.
Last time it didn't smell like that. That's amazing.
It smells sweet.
You will hear little Timmy, he trying to get some sugar from somewhere. The pecans just rose. Yeah, they smell sweet. Did y'all catch it? Did y'all catch it? We know how good Megan likes to clean stuff, right? Okay. She just set that pan right on top of the muffin pan that she about to cook in. The bottom of it, did y'all catch it? And when she puts her batter and stuff in, she and stuff like that, I think there's a pecan or something that she basically kicks back over in there that's been on the bottom of that pan and just came out the stove. Hey, I don't know nothing. I'm just asking. Is that sanitary, technically? Y'all tell me and come in. Puzzle piece for the night. That muffin pan need to be cleaned again. In my mind.
What did I tell you, girl? Learn how to work the stove. Tam, I just got it. Years ago, what is wrong with you? I'm gonna have to cut this, because you just look like you simple.
So some people say crack
Now, Tam, did you allegedly... No. Tam, did you allegedly come in here and just mention the word crack? Did you finally tell us what you was on? Because weed ain't gonna make you kick in no doors. I don't think alcohol would either. But I think crack, heroin, and cocaine and stuff like that would make you kick it in. And why you sound nervous? Some people say crack. It's got Tim fiending. Who's your legend?
make the pecan smaller, you know what I'm talking about? Like, what do you call it?
Dice them up.
Dice them up. And then some people like them whole. So what's your preference on the size of the pecans?
It doesn't really matter to me.
It doesn't really matter to me. Basically, forget the peanut game and all them talking about cut them out, right? It's gonna matter when little bitches get choked. Shoot, little Noah, your kids can get choked eating like that if they eat too fast because they should be starving. The way they gotta do farm chores and all this mess before they can even eat. Let's just be honest. This is breakfast, y'all. What is this, brunch now? By the time they actually get to eat these hot muffins, what is it, brunch? Let's get it, let's go, man.
Oh yeah, you can't go wrong there like that. Pecans, butter, 2 teaspoons of wheat flour, and maple syrup.
I'm just saying, it don't sound good, but I don't bake. Is this how you do it? I don't know. I don't know. But in my opinion, that's gross, man. I wouldn't eat it.
Yeah, so she got a couple of extras. Want to roast the pecan? No? Oh yeah. Come on, y'all can get one.
Okay, let me just ask you, Tim. What was Disney for y'all? A weekend furlough? Because them boys is back in the room, back looking sad as ever. And why did it look like they was coming out one at a time, or they knew to stay back there like, is he gonna make it, y'all? He just walked out the room and Dad didn't call him. Let's see if he make it. This is my opinion. Whole show. Y'all catch it? That's that dirty pan. She just swept that thing over. Nobody better eat that muffin. And all the other muffins just popped up and swole up around them. Yeah, them big ones. You heard Tim. Right? So, is that sanitary? Yes or no? I don't think it is. But we all know how Megan cleans. She wipes off the counter. She washes her dishes, wipes them off. Same rag. She'll go up at the... It's up to you. Puzzle piece.
I sure hope Charlie B don't drink coffee and know you supposed to clean this thing. This thing dirty as hell, Megan. What you been thinking? Tim, why don't you clean something for a time, Tim? You don't know what you doing. Where's the soap at, Tim? Point to the soap, Tim. It's that red thing you make the coffee in, right? That's my point, Tim. You're stupid. Now, let me just tell you this, Tim. If you want your coffee made, you can make it. if you want me to make your coffee, you need to shut up. Don't look at me. Don't say nothing. All right? All you do is video. That's all you do.
I lost a couple pecans, but just look at how the maple caramelized that pecan.
You gotta taste that.
Okay.
Tell us what that tastes like. Maple covered.
What's up with what all this? Come on, y'all. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. And you know I usually don't cut, but I'm about to call my sister and let her roast Megan. Let's get it, let's go. All right, everybody, Charlie be back in the building with Sis, a.k.a. Aunt J at this point.
Hey, everybody.
There she go. Sis, let me get your take on the Muffy Muffs.
That was a mess. I've been waiting to talk about this for days.
Yeah, we was having too much fun. We wasn't worried about
Too
this.
much fun. I couldn't worry about her at that point. The muffins were a mess from just the start to the finish. So basically, with the substitution situation, you can use unsweetened applesauce for oil
Okay.
for a more healthier muffin. But that doesn't apply to them because they eat so much pork. So it defeats the purpose of trying to live a healthier lifestyle.
Yeah. Let's talk. Go. Get him. Get him.
And then I couldn't understand the maple syrup. I couldn't understand that for the world of me.
Me neither.
But what really struck a chord in me was that topping. I couldn't understand the butter, the flour, the pecans, and the maple syrup. Because for some reason, I think when you use flour, it has to be something that you're cooking with it, like water, milk, an egg, something. You just poured that on top of it. So basically, you were just eating flour and maple syrup.
Basically.
The whole thing was disgusting. And then on top of that, he had the dumb broad picking the muffin out the pan before letting it cool. Everybody with common sense knows you're supposed to let something cool before you take it out of a pan.
Now, my whole thing was this. I don't even think I showed that part. But there's a part where he be like, she tell him, I know you just trying to get the content, basically. So he didn't care if she burned her hands or nothing.
Didn't care. That goes to the coffee. Now, I understand you like to grind your coffee beans. But when are you going to use when are you going to clean the utensil that you grind them in?
Jump back.
It's just stuff all around it. You don't wipe nothing off. They're just disgusting to me. I can't eat nothing out of that house.
No.
And I feel sorry for those boys.
I wouldn't drink a bottle of water out of there.
You know?
You said what about the boys?
Food. I feel sorry for them because they don't know good food.
At all. At all.
So that's all they know.
All they know is pork and lamb.
But when Tim Jr., when he's old enough to leave, ooh, it's over.
He gonna want his money.
He gonna want his money and everything because they done took everything from that boy and working him like a slave. And all you make them, and then you make them spend their money on everything. That's not a parent. I understand you want to instill values in your kids, but you still got to be a parent.
First.
You got to show them love, attention, and everything. Because if you don't show it to them, they're going to learn it in the streets. And you don't want them to learn it in the streets. It's supposed to come from home. Like, the cooking, she needs to exit stage left with the cooking. Because nothing she cooks.
Tim got the money. He just need to order. What you think about this, sis? Tim got the money. He need to order them meals. Them good meals that you could just pull out.
Good meals that come to your doorstep.
Thank you.
That's okay, because at least it'll be healthier and it'll taste like something. She doesn't know how to cook.
That's a fact.
Why he's calling her Betty Crocker?
That's a 5-star restaurant in a box that's frozen compared to what Megan feeding them.
It's just disgusting.
It's nasty.
It's so nasty. It's so nasty on so many levels. And the way she smiles in that camera, she looks devious because she knows she can't cook.
And if you know you can't cook, why would you try to adjust the recipe?
Man, you better stick to that black and white because you're not in a position to tweak nothing.
She said twerk. She twerking the menu.
When she doing something, whatever she doing, it ain't right.
No.
It's not right. And he's making a complete fool of herself because he knows she can't cook.
You see the boys coming out the room, and even Tim Jr. was looking like, I ain't going out there.
In a line, and if you pay attention to the time on the stove, she started at like 9:26 or 9 something like that, which means if they were in that homeschool room, but they're teaching themselves.
Man.
They're teaching themselves.
Like I said, you ain't seen it yet because I gotta drop the show, but my whole thing is this. Okay, why can't the boys just be running around playing and you can hear them in the background banging trucks together and stuff like that? That's kids in the house.
You know what that we call it? A house lived in.
Oh.
That would mean that the kids live. It's no pictures of them kids in the house. The only toys you see is the toys that they set up for Benjamin. That house is not lived in for kids.
And let me just say this, jump back. You remember when Benjamin had that like white, like nice little bike thing they was pushing him around on? We seen that thing one time. We seen it one.
Just like the baseball thing.
One time, one and done on that farm. Y'all played with it. Get back to work.
And I'm gonna go on the record and say no one's jealous of them.
No.
I don't want nothing they have because whatever I want, I can go get.
And the point to that is, whatever they have, they scam for it. So to get
in for it. So why would I want it?
It's not worth anything.
Why would I want it?
It's not worth nothing.
It's not worth nothing. You show stuff that's for props for your scene for that day, and then it's gone. You never see it again. I feel so bad for those boys. And BTM can come in and say whatever they want to say. You guys are delusional.
Can't nobody explain to me why how it's right.
It makes 0 sense.
It's crazy.
It makes 0 sense. And you have 4 kids. You have 4 kids that are looking up to you. When they get older, they're not going to know nothing. Because you're not instilling nothing in there other than a farm chore and some nasty food. Them muffins, man.
The muffins took the cake.
they rub me the wrong way. I would just love to be a fly on the wall when they not taping.
Like I said, a turd in a toilet bowl, I don't care. I just want to hear it. You feel me, sis? I just want to hear it.
I want to see how you really interact with your family. Because what you portray is not how you are. And I think she's just as bad as him.
We've been talking about that lately.
There's no way that she would let this go as far as it went. You don't talk to your family. You have no relation. All you have is the people in the FEMA trailer. That's all you have.
It's a FEMA trailer. He paid 30.
Well, Gary called it a FEMA nailer.
A FEMA nailer now because he just put nails all over.
Whatever it is, that's all you got, which is nothing. And I never said it's nothing wrong with a mobile home, but the way you try to portray it, man, that's not life. That ain't life at all because it's going to be leaking with winter hitting and all the stuff that you did wrong. I'm going off topic, but I just think about a lot of stuff. It's just a mess.
Speak your mind.
She's a mess. It's just a mess.
But we have people out here really believe that this is all right, and we wronger than 2 left shoes talking about this man.
And still sending money after he blatantly says how much of abundant life they have. Why would you send him anything?
Cause
Why would you send him anything?
since they think
If you gonna pay cash for everything, you shouldn't send him a dime.
they think they paying tithes, sis.
To who?
To him and his ministry. That's what I really believe. Allegedly, I think that BTM thinks they're paying tithes because they look up to this man, and this is where they get their ministry. Because I know they don't go to church allegedly. You want to tell me that somebody that really goes to church and been in church would send Tim money? That's crazy.
It doesn't even make any sense because how do I put this?
I don't know.
He doesn't care about nobody but himself.
Point blank, period.
About what he can get, about what he can go buy.
And what he could keep away from his children and Megan, because they ain't getting nothing.
Keep away from his kid. The only time I've ever seen them kids look decent is that little Disney World trip. Because she ordered a bunch of stuff off of wherever she ordered it from.
That's the first time they had to hand. That's the first time everybody else didn't have to wear Tim Jr.'s hand-me-downs.
He is, I'm not going to say that.
Whole show alleged.
Yeah, I'm not saying it. I'm going to leave that to myself. Yeah, it's just a mess. It's a mess. And
You know what I want to say? Because I think I know where you're going with this. Tim and Megan, just because Peanut Game and everybody came in here and said, you don't feed the boys the same thing, Tim Jr. is starting to be built just like his daddy. Yes or no?
yes. He needs to go up he needs a size bigger in all his clothing. Allegedly. That's what I said. That's what I think.
Hey,
Because
say what you think, say what you feel.
and I don't know how much longer he's gonna be able to sit at that little key table.
His knees already bumping it when he go up under it.
He's bumping it. His knees is bumping. Why don't you just get some, if you don't want a table, get some TV trays.
Them foldable ones.
Yeah, just get some foldable TV trays.
You think Tim gonna let them? You think Tim gonna let them boys eat anywhere around his couch?
He can get a chair. He can get a foldable chair and sit right next to him. Because we all know Megan don't clean up until the end of the day.
I've had so many shows where kitchen demolished
The kitchen is demolished.
and she about to make lunch.
And she just cooks around it. I don't understand. She did clean up them nasty muffins though.
Yeah, she did
Make
that.
some
But
red beans and rice, whatever she was making.
can I point out something else right now?
You sure can.
They don't even have a drain board in that house. She acting like she a college student and putting that rag down to catch the water. Do you notice she threw all them bowls and stuff on the counter?
But guess what? If he would have hooked that dishwasher up, she wouldn't be washing all them dishes like that. If she could make a full load in her dishwasher and run it, take them out, put them up, and start over.
You talking about the dishwasher that only needed a
Put
hose?
a water line in.
He only needed a hose, right?
Yeah, he never put.
I know what you're talking about.
A water line. You just bought that for show.
Yeah, we got a dishwasher, y'all. But Megan's still gonna wash everything because I ain't hooking it up.
And quiet is kept to keep it 100.
Let's keep
If
it.
you wanted to instill some foundation in them boys, instead of them always doing farm chores, show them how to clean up around the house.
No,
Have a different day for them to wash the dishes.
sis, that would mean they wouldn't be outside feeding the farm animals. And that would mean he would have to do something.
When they're not outside feeding the farm animals, they're all in that little 2x2 room.
My whole thing is this. I would rather be running around the house cleaning and taking out trash, whatever you want me to do, to be in there.
Small box.
If that room's so small, they in there just smelling each other's breath all day.
You know what? He treats them like they treated him when he was in jail, just sit in the room all day. That's exactly how he treats his kids.
You come out when I tell
I
you
don't
to.
think that's allegedly.
You come out when I tell you to. That was proven tonight.
Yeah, you ship them in that room like you sat in a jail cell for 7 years. That's how you treat your kids.
Wow.
And somebody may not agree with me, but that's the way I see it.
Hey, it's just your opinion, right?
Yeah, it's my opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion.
That's it, that's all. Opinions is like what? Nassholes. Everybody got one.
Let me tell Jaylon to go sit in his room all day and see how long that happened. You saw it for yourself. He everywhere.
It's his house.
Yeah.
It's his house.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Kids are not supposed to be stuck like that just because you don't want to be bothered with them.
And my whole thing is, jail isn't good. And when they do put you in little spaces like that, it messes with your psyche.
Yep.
And he's doing it to his own boys.
And Tim looks so miserable every day until the camera go on his face.
And then he smiles. Yeah, Daddy, we was doing this. You wrapped the house. You did everything. Remember that show?
Yep.
It's like he feels so good when his dad will just acknowledge him. Even if he knows that this is fake.
Yep.
All right, sis. Let's end it.
Learn that script.
Go in there and learn that script. Let's leave it on that one tonight, sis. Because we about to give up too much heat right here.
All right.
All right?
See you soon.
See you soon, Miss Lady.
Bye.
Bye. Now, y'all. Did Charlie B really say anything other than the truth? What do you think is the right or wrong way to do life? Scam God or work for a living? Charlie B out, man. I love y'all.